So ever since Mark Zuckerberg announced halting any funding for metaverse initiatives and said that 2023 would be the year of efficiencies, the stock has risen nearly 400%. It's had an incredible ride in which a pullback is inevitable, but based on all these green candles, the question is how high can price go? Now, scrolling down to the daily chart, we're skipping the weekly chart because price did sell off on Monday. And one person had the bulk of the reasons for the sell off. Let's get into the article and then we'll look at potentially some entry points to go along if you think the run is not over. So, Meta fell more than 4% on Monday, slowest point in nearly a month. When the tech giant's performance this year remains strong, there are two key factors weighing on Meta's share price right now. So you have the Wall Street Journal. They reported in an article stating that users of Facebook's marketplace are becoming increasingly unhappy with the feature and that appears to be one of the factors driving down the stock. The report says that marketplace users are encountering numerous issues, including counterfeit listings, fraudulent payment schemes, or receiving products that don't live up to the description on the platform. The Wall Street report added that TSB, a retail bank in Scotland serving over 5 million customers, discovered in January that 60% of the purchase fraud cases reported by its clients in 2023 stem from Facebook Marketplace, marking a twofold increase within a year. But I think the bigger reason why we saw a price sell-off was because of Donald Trump. During his CNBC Squawk Box interview on Monday morning, the former U.S. president slammed TikTok and Facebook, calling the latter an enemy of the people. TikTok, on the other hand, represents a national security threat, Trump believes. Now, the 77-year-old had initially endorsed efforts to ban TikTok in the U.S., but has recently made a U-turn. When asked about why he changed his mind, he said he could have banned the app during his presidential term, but instead chose to leave it up to Congress. Now, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad with TikTok, but things I don't like is that without TikTok, you can make Facebook bigger, and I consider Facebook to be an enemy of the people, he said, along with a lot of the media. Now, following the January 2nd, 2021 Capitol attack, Meta suspended Donald Trump's Facebook and Instagram accounts due to posts that were deemed inflammatory. However, after a 2-year provisional suspension, Meta reinstated his account last year. All right, so kind of going back to the charts, and I do want to bring to your attention all these blue and red horizontal rectangles. These are levels of interest. The red represents buy-in levels, and the blue represents daily buy-in levels. Let me give you an example. Let's take this level at 270. You have this rally out, and what happens when price comes back? It nipped the top end of that zone, pushed out. What happened at that 216 level? We have a rally out, price comes back, and that was an opportunity to go long. Here's another one. Had a rally out, price comes back. Just nipped it by a penny or so, and then moves higher. Now, where's the next entry? I don't see one. Let's go out to the weekly chart. And the reason why I suggested 450 as a pullback opportunity to go long, that's where you have your buying wicks coming into play, and the end of that wick is around at $450. Tells you that there are buyers here. And thus far this week, the buyers bought the dip. You had some rejection wicks become support. Hard to see on the daily chart. Easier to see on the weekly chart. But if you get a steep pullback, either because of some news in Meta or the broader market pulls back, this is a level that you should put on your radar. It's an opportunity to go long. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.